What's going on, guys? I'm back. Enjoying my shower beer here. Still has a little bit of condensation on it, but I don't know if you guys enjoy shower beers, but I sure like them. This one here is kind of an Irish red style. Really easy drinking. Just kind of has like a caramel malt sweetness to it. Real good shit. Alright. Today we're going to be using some Soap Commander Courage. Peppercorn, citrus, and cedar. Just think citrus and cedar. I think the peppercorn's just there to kind of round out the scent. It's not really detectable, I don't think. It's just kind of a citrusy, woodsy, fresh, clean, just a good one. It's just like a feel-good scent, you know what I mean? Just something, not necessarily cologne-like or anything like that. Just a real nice, just a real, like, feel-good scent. Casual wear around the house. Gonna get groceries. Shit like that. Yeah, that's good stuff. So, haven't used Soap Commander in a while, but we're gonna be using some Soap Commander Courage. These come in these massive 6-ounce jars. I don't know the price, but I know Soap Commander is really affordable. So if you find a scent that you like, you could get 6 ounces for not that much money, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to be using my Wild West Brushworks brush here. This one has been out of the den for a while. I gave it to a buddy of mine so that he could try out wet shaving. And once he got some gear of his own, he gave it back to me, so that's awesome. Haven't used it in a while, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to use my Lancaster brush. Got some soap in there. My Lancaster bowl. I got some soap in there, as always. And we'll be adding a little bit of some Stirling frost drops today. I didn't think about it when I was taking my photo, but I thought about it after the fact. So we're going to get some menthol shave going today. And this is my one and only straight razor. Osiris Bladeworks did the scales. And this is a vintage German Kukri blade with some nice detailing along the spine there. That's really what got me started. That detailing was too cool to resist, so that's really what got me in. Even though it was just a blade, it came without scales. I was like, I gotta have that. Alright. So, only worked an 8-hour day today, so that's fucking awesome. I love that. Lately, I've been working 12s left and right, and it's starting to get annoying. We have a overtime sign-up list, and I sign up on it. You know, I volunteer for overtime, but I never thought I was going to be getting this much overtime. So, before we get started, let's put some frost drops on the bottom there. I'm going to go ahead and twist the cap, give it a shake. Because I find that if you don't shake it, I think the menthol crystals kind of separate from the liquid that it's in. So let's give this a shot here. Alright. So we got a little squirt of menthol. And a little squirt of some drops. I don't know. Let's just give it a little bit more. Alright. Let's see what that'll do. It's always kind of a toss-up to see what actually is going to happen with these different menthol additives or synthetic menthol additives. Man, the weather has been freaking nice up here, and gotta tell you, it is hard to stay inside. I know there's nothing to do outside because, you know, there's a lockdown and all that jazz, but damn. I've been spending a lot of time on my back porch, having a drink, having a cigar, or just sitting out there, you know, barbecuing sometimes. But it's just nice being kind of out in the sun. And it's not too hot either. It's just right for me. is whipping up pretty good. Whew. Almost dropped my fucking bowl. This is whipping up pretty good. Scent strength is right under medium. So probably a 4 out of 10. That's kind of where we start to wince level. 4 out of 10 is alright, we're under medium. You know, don't go any lower than 4, please. You know, that's kinda where I start worrying about if I'm gonna have to throw this soap in the trash. If the scent strength is under that, I have really no interest in it. Alright, let's refresh the water here and get to lathering. Yeah, I haven't used Soap Commander in quite a while. Or this brush for that matter. I've always liked the design on this brush, the white and clear kind of snowstorm looking handle. But this 24mm boss knot is just kind of a little bit unimpressive to me. Maybe one day I can upgrade the knot. For one, I feel like this is really small. If it's a 24mm, to me it seems like it's, you know, maybe even a 22. And I know I don't have a whole hell of a lot of ground to cover because I got a full beard. But I seem to like the 24mm. That's kind of like my sweet spot. I like them like that. Did I say 24? I meant 26. 26mm is where I like it. So, I don't know how many drops exactly I put, but I put at least 2 decent squirts, and I'm getting a nice kind of 3 out of 10 chill. It's just a nice chill. It's not threatening whatsoever. Alright, so here we go. With the grain. And let's remember to put 2 fingers here. Alright. Moving right along. Man, I missed shaving with my straight. I'm really quite surprised that I drove right over those two little pimples right there. Just drove right over them. I shouldn't have a whole hell of a lot of beard growth, to be honest. I did a shave last night, but I wanted to get back to my normal schedule. And it looks like I fucked around and got a couple long hairs in there. But it is what it is. Looks like there's a little tiny drop of redness too. Not exactly sure where that came from, but it is what it is. But yeah. Probably only have realistically like 12 hours of growth at this point, but I wanted to get back to my my normal schedule, like I said. Okay, am I doing this right? I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to dry off the jimps right here. Kind of felt a little soapy, little slickness there. And with my left hand especially, I'm not trying to chance anything. Shit, alright. Not half bad with the left hand. Definitely still awkward, but if I could, it takes more time trying to kind of find the angle on my left hand than it does to actually kind of lock it in and make the motion. Kind of finding the angle that I'm happy with, that's what seems to take the longest for me. Alright, let's get a little bit more moisture on the face. I gotta say, I am not finding straight razors that hard to learn. So if you're skeptical, or were skeptical, or holding off for a long time like I did, I'd say just jump in. I'm not finding them hard to learn. If anything, it's gonna take time to get proficient with them, but I don't think it's gonna be very hard to get a shave out of them. You know what I mean? Especially if you've been kind of like in the wet shaving, you know, community for a while and you're not starting wet shaving from scratch. I would say with that like prior knowledge of how to make a good lather and kind of general know-how of angle and pressure, with that knowledge, you know, already instilled in you, I think just taking your time and kind of making sure you're getting the proper angle, you'll be able to get a shave, you know, fairly easily out of a straight razor. I think more than anything, you might just struggle getting a fast shave and becoming proficient, but that, you know, that's just going to come in due time. All right, let's take another drink here. That's some good stuff. All right. Let's get some against the grain action going on. All right. You know what? Did I go against the grain on the first pass again? I swear, if anything, I'm like losing track. I'm just shaving with the straight. I'm losing track of what I'm actually what I'm actually supposed to be doing here. You guys could tell me in the comments, did I go against the grain right off the bat on my first pass? Going down on the neck is against the grain for me. Pretty positive I did, but I don't remember. Alright. Let's go ahead and clean that off, and let's get against the grain going. Somehow, I think when I stretch my skin, I'm getting soap on my fingers, and then I'm transferring that soap onto the jimps of the razor, and then I could kind of feel I don't have a solid hold, you know? Alright. I guess we could take a quick look here. See what we've got. Hopefully we've got a pretty close shave. I mean, I started with only 12 hours growth, so if we don't got a close shave, I know I did something wrong. Oh, and this scent is pretty damn enjoyable. I'm not gonna say it's like a really bright in your face citrus. It's kind of a more mellow citrus, but I think that's because it's kind of a nice mix of citrus and cedar. But like I said, it's just a feel-good scent. It's just pleasant. You know what I mean? That's just a good way to describe it. It's pleasant. And it got the job done for us. Probably should have gave my skin a little bit more time to rest. But we'll live. At least now we're back on our normal shaving schedule. Feels weird to, it felt weird coming home yesterday. And since I was out of schedule, because I did that late night Instagram shave, I was out of whack. I was out of sync. And I, yesterday I came home from work, and since I only had 12 hours growth, I just went to bed and had a shave in the evening again. But today I was like, nah, we gotta break the cycle and go back to the original cycle. So probably could have just took a day off, but I wanted to get back to shaving. I wanted to get back to using my straight, so we'll probably get a little bit of irritation, but we'll throw some nice skin food on there, and hopefully we're back in order by tomorrow. Alright. So, overall, I don't think I put a whole hell of a lot of frost drops this time around. I put about 2 squirts, but I think I only got 1 solid chunk of menthol to squirt out. It seems like with this, it's like some of the drops are real liquidy, and they're not really holding many crystals in it. And then other drops kind of like get glooped up in here, and then just like come out. So I think I only got, maybe 1 good squirt and then a couple drops of mostly liquid. So it wasn't super cooling, but there was a nice chill, throughout. Alright, I don't have the matching aftershave, so I'm going to be using Murphy & McNeil's Nantahala. And this is kind of like a woodsy aquatic, so pretty damn close match. I think if you just were to take like a quick sniff of this and then a quick sniff of the Soap Commander Courage, they're good enough to pass, you know what I mean? They're not exactly the same, but they are complementary at least, So here we go. And I can confirm now that these, both of the Murphy & McNeil aftershaves did not have menthol, even though I ordered one with menthol. So, they definitely did mess up my order, but I got frost drops and Bear Stearns Man's not so terror aid. So, if I really needed a chill, I could just use one of those. It's not the end of the world. Alright. So that'll do that. Alright. Feels pretty good. Take a quick drink. We'll do a little recap. Soap Commander's Courage. Good stuff. Great value. Pleasant scent. Can't go wrong with Soap Commander. It's just it's a solid performer for a great price. You can't bitch about that. I use my Lancaster bowl, as always, with my Wild West Brushworks Snowdrift handle. Kind of got those layers. Kind of hard to see on camera, but with that 24mm synthetic boss knot on it. Not really impressed with that boss knot, but maybe we'll put something else in one of these days. I use Murphy & McNeil's Nantahala, as well as Stirling Frost Drops. Good stuff. And the star of the show, my straight razor. Vintage Kukri straight razor with Osiris Bladeworks scales. Good stuff. So we'll give that a strop and, clean up all our gear and just have a relaxing day, hopefully. Staying in. So, that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. If you haven't, what the hell was I going to say? I completely lost my train of thought. If you haven't, give me your feedback on whether or not you want to see my IG lives uploaded to my YouTube channel. Please let me know, because I am curious. I think I'm going to upload the first one regardless, and then see what you guys think after that. But anyhow, let me know. That's it for me, guys. Cheers. I'll catch you on the next one.